You finally hit $10,000 in your savings account. You feel secure. You read all the advice, save 6 months of expenses, keep it liquid just in case. So there it sits, earning 0.5% interest while inflation runs at 3%. And you think you're being smart. My name is Ronald, and I used to think having money in savings made me responsible, like I was finally adulting correctly. If you've ever felt guilty for not having a bigger emergency fund, subscribe to Ronald's Deals, because I'm about to show you why that $10,000 sitting in your savings account is actually costing you $50,000 over 10 years. And the math is brutal. Here's the question nobody asks. If you're so afraid of emergencies that you need $10,000 sitting there doing nothing, why aren't you equally afraid of what that money could have been worth? Here's what nobody tells you. Opportunity cost is a real cost. That $10,000 earning 0.5% in a savings account? Over 10 years, that becomes $10,512. Congrats! You made $512 in a decade. Meanwhile, if you'd put that same $10,000 in an index fund averaging 10% annual returns, it becomes $25,937. That's a $15,425 difference for doing literally nothing different except choosing where to park the money. But here's where it gets worse. Inflation at 3% per year means your $10,000 today is only worth $7,440 in purchasing power after 10 years. So you didn't actually save $10,000. You saved the equivalent of $7,440 in today's dollars. You lost $2,560 in value just by letting it sit there feeling safe. Add it up. The opportunity cost of not investing, $15,425, plus the inflation loss, $2,560, equals $17,985. Round up for compounding effects over longer periods, and yeah, your safe $10,000 costs you closer to $50,000 over 20 to 30 years. That sinking feeling when you realize being responsible might actually be keeping you poor? That's by design. Financial advice isn't always about what's best for you. It's about what keeps you comfortable and unquestioning. So that emergency fund you've been told is essential? It's really about whether you're more afraid of a $2,000 emergency or losing $50,000 in wealth you could have built. And now you know what most people figure out way too late. Being safe with money often means being poor in 20 years. The real question is, will you keep following advice designed to keep you comfortable, or will you do the math yourself?